Harmony is the fifth largest gold producer in the world with operations and projects in South Africa, Australasia and Papua New Guinea. Market cap of 13.4 billion rand, price to earnings ratio 425, am I right? And a dividend yield of 1.2%. Almost tripped myself up there. Explain it to me.
It's actually quite difficult to have those PEs because remember, these companies report quarterly. And what the people like Reuters and Share Data and so on try to do is work out, like for the prior year, incorporating some of the last year's reported results plus some of the recent quarters. What is the net average profit, and therefore what is the PE? But just take it from me, the profits have been very patchy and very inconsistent, and occasionally those PEs are positive, but often they go into the negative if they're results that reflect a loss.
You said you were net negative on all the majors. That obviously, Rowan, includes Harmony.
So yeah, Harmony is more of a marginal producer. It's got a bigger weighting of South African assets, so I guess it's got the specific South African exposure, but their cash costs and their all-in sustaining costs on a per ounce are slightly higher than the others. And as I said, as we're getting to that $1,200 per ounce level, you're seeing the margins getting squeezed, and hence the more marginal companies coming under pressure, and Harmony fits that. It's always been the more marginal producer of the majors.
But what about the big story from Graham Briggs, Papua New Guinea? We heard it, the stock rallied. Where are we on that outcome?
No, we're not in a happy place there either. A couple of years ago, they could have sold that asset for $5 billion. They said no, and now they've taken write-downs in recent results on the carrying cost of that, because of course the resource is not nearly as attractive at $1,200 to an ounce. So it remains unclear what kind of development plan is going to be followed there. There's a bit of gold being produced, but a big mine, is dependent on high margins. So I think, frankly, that one has gone from being a great gem that lies underneath and supports the balance sheet to being a real question mark.
And a number of people, Rowan, bought into that story.
Yeah, it looked really exciting. I guess it was sort of an unknown territory and area, and I guess a deposit with a lot of potential. But often where there's a lot of potential, it's not fully proved, and I guess the reality can be disappointing. I think also if you look for a currency that's done worse than the rand, you look at the Papua New Guinea, I'm not sure what the currency is called, but was very weak in the last quarter. They had to take write-downs just on the currency exposure.
You want to hazard a guess on Papua New Guinea's currency, Paul?
No, I can't remember what that is. Don't want to sound bad.
So Harmony, is there any upside here that we can look forward to?
I think it comes right down then to, Kusasa Letu and some of the local assets. And unfortunately, remember, the National Union of Mine Workers is basically imploding because its preferred position in the industry, supported as it was with shop stewards and on-mine officials being paid by the companies, that's all been blown up. The workforce is unhappy because of big losses of jobs. They're all, recruited by AMCU now. Things are just looking really crazy out there. It's not a happy environment. No.
Hot or not on Harmony, Rowan Williams?
Not.
Paul?
Nope.